So today I'm going to go visit a place where the United States ends and Mexico begins, or vice versa, really. It's a beach that's shared between California and Baja California, US and Mexico. And yeah, it's just a really interesting place. So I'm going to show it to you guys right now while it's still open for the next couple hours. So to get to the beach, you actually have to walk down a small little trail. It's not super crazy, and there's actually a bunch of trails that branch off of it. But the whole way down, you see up here this fence. This is the border wall between the US and Mexico. And if you look really closely up there, I don't know if you can see it on the video, there's actually a white truck, and that's the Border Patrol. Those are guys actually out there looking for illegal immigration. So another thing that I think is kind of cool about this park, I don't know if you're really into it or not, but there's a Navy base, like an offshoot of one of the Navy bases, because San Diego is filled with United States military. It's got a lot of like Navy and Marines, but especially Navy. And one of their helicopter bases is right here. So there's helicopters just constantly flying around. There's Navy helicopters just constantly like circling and practicing landings and takeoffs. So there's a lot of horse trails around here too, because there's actually a lot of just farms that have horses on them. But one thing, if you're going down these trails, you definitely got to keep in mind is there are rattlesnakes. So even though this is literally part of County of San Diego and very close to San Diego, the city itself, and San Ysidro, parts of San Diego, there are actually rattlesnakes out here. Definitely keep that in mind. Something that I don't actually know about, somebody else maybe in the comments who's more familiar with the area and like all this might know, but this area very clearly, like this used to be like a little driveway where you could pull up and then you would pay to enter the park, but it's totally closed down right now. I don't know why that is. Like, I have no idea why they closed this down or when, but if somebody does know, if they know why and when this area got closed to like traffic, at least for the public, I would love to hear about that down in the comments, because I've genuinely been trying and have been coming here for years and it's never been open to just drive up. So anybody knows, let me know, because I have no clue. Really nice views for a place that's so close to San Diego. A lot more natural than you might expect to find within 20 minutes of downtown. I've pretty much had the whole place to myself. Other than a couple bikers and one family walking through, there's been basically nobody out here going back and forth on this area. So if you're looking for something to do in San Diego that's a little more secluded and away from people, this is a really good option. So another really like interesting thing to me about this place is behind me, you can see basically California coastline. This is what it looks like untouched, essentially. Sorry, I've been running. I had to run to get here. But this is California coastline, wetlands, where it's essentially untouched for the state park. Really beautiful, really nice, but it contrasts really well to me with directly behind me. We have the part of Tijuana that's called Playa De Tijuana. This is where a lot of tourism and stuff goes. People live here, very nice houses. I don't know if you can see all these places. I think personally that they look pretty nice. And then right here down the middle, the US-Mexico border wall. I actually just got passed by a Border Patrol agent who was on a four-wheeler, or ATV, I should say. He was on an ATV and he came down this road. There's actually another vehicle up there for them, Border Patrol, that's out here. But you can see just how close all this is Mexico. On this side, it's not developed, it's just marshland, it's empty. But way out in the distance there, you can actually see the city of San Diego downtown, because Tijuana and San Diego are kind of the same city, just split in half by this border wall here. Really interesting, really nice. This is very beautiful for San Diego, for somebody who lives in San Diego. I've lived in San Diego 7 years now. This is not something you see most places when you come around the city. Like, you have to very much seek this out in most of Southern California, actually, because it is extremely like developed, really. Anywhere that is kind of nice, people fill in very quickly. So right behind me, you can actually see Tijuana's old bullfighting ring, and a little harder to see, but still back there is a lighthouse for Tijuana, Playa de Tijuana. And if you guys want to see this whole area, actually in our Tijuana video. You can go look that up in our Mexico playlist. We visit literally that area right here. So if you want to see this from the other side, check that video out right now. Or no, not now. After this video, check out that video. So I'm down here at what I can only assume used to be the parking area for this. They got formerly public bathrooms. I don't know what kind of condition those are in. I'm not even gonna go, well, maybe I'll go check it out actually for you guys. But they actually have like horse stables here. I don't know if that was so you could bring your own horse down here, or if you rode in on one of these like horse tours, because there's hoof prints right here. You can see the horseshoe. So people are clearly still coming down here with their horses. You can see horse poop too. So people are out here still on their horses, but I wonder if this used to be like a bigger tourist attraction. I would really, really love to know if it is from anybody who used to come down here back in the day. I don't know what kind of bird this is, but it's big and fat. It's got a yellow stomach. There it goes. It looks like it's struggling to fly. I don't know what the heck. There's another one right there. We are Animal Planet. So here's the state of the, oh, they're all gonna be locked. Yeah. But there's this hole. So this is what it looks like. These are the abandoned restrooms. Somebody left their jeans here. Honestly, because this is San Diego, I'm surprised there's not a lot more homeless people out here. Just taking over this area, you know? Random shipping containers just out here. Just abandoned. I think this one's unlocked. Oh, there, we can just see right now. Yeah, they're just totally empty. That's weird. Yeah, just weird empty shipping containers. Maybe it's for the border patrol. I don't know. I have no idea, but something that's out here. You'll see them on your way to the promised land, the beach. This is it. This is gonna be the place, the spot. So this is actually, the sign is totally in Spanish. So I don't fully understand what it says, but it looks like there's two probably endangered species of bird right here that live out in the wetlands. And yeah, pretty cool. I obviously can't point any out right now because there's literally nothing flying and there's nothing right in front of me. But yeah, it's pretty cool. A lot of California beaches, I've noticed, when you go down to them, they'll have signs that kind of close it off because of the like birds, endangered birds basically being there. These flowers look really nice. So much like all the beaches in the South Bay, I think, there is a sewage contamination sign. You'll see those around here in San Diego, especially in southern San Diego beaches. But you can come out here and actually barbecue if you want. Just probably not smart to get in the water. Saying that though, actually in the Mexican side, people do use the water quite a bit. And actually there's a sign right here. Let's see what this is all about. Oh look, I think these are the birds that were on the endangered sign. You can see San Diego is a really good place because the whale migration, they come from like up by Alaska and they go down to Baja California into the Gulf of or the Sea of Cortez to breed and give birth or whatever. So San Diego is a really great place if you're coming out here to whale watch. You can go out there in San Diego and they have tours that will take you out there and you can see the whales. Here's a message from the birds. We are also living, share the beach. So here it is. This is it. This is what we came looking for. That right there, that is the end of the United States-Mexico border. It all finishes right there. Oh, look, there's your endangered birds right there. I'll get closer to some of them. But this is it. This is Playa De Tijuana. You can see there's a lot of people down there. Always really crowded, always really fun. Highly recommend you check out Playa De Tijuana if you're going to Tijuana. You can see right there, that's the bullfighting ring I told you guys about. That's also the lighthouse. So a couple of years after I first moved to San Diego, the United States started having the migrant caravans come from Central America all the way across Mexico. These people would walk and travel up to the border. And this is one of the areas that they used to come and try to cross through. If you look up the migrant caravans in San Diego and stuff, you'll actually see people sitting on top of these fences where they came to try to get into the United States, basically. Really interesting stuff. really sad story. I was down there too when it was happening. I crossed into Tijuana for the first couple times that I had ever been to Mexico. And I saw like huge numbers of people just homeless basically right here in this area. They all slept around here. It smelled like piss. It was horrible. But the issue is still kind of an ongoing one. The US-Mexico border crisis is still an ongoing thing, and it's really unfortunate. There's a lot of people right now, actually, I can't tell if you guys can tell, that are just kind of around the border looking through at this side. So I think these are your endangered birds. I think these are the ones that are all over the signs right here. I don't want to get in there and disturb them, but this is a pretty good little flock of them. There's some other stuff in there mixed in, like seagulls and stuff. But really nice place. I think this area is pretty much 24/7 monitored by the United States Border Patrol, because they don't want people just crossing back and forth illegally. I think there's cameras and sensors and stuff. Actually, yeah, you can see them right there. All the cameras and sensors and stuff that people watch to make sure nobody's trying to sneak on in. And there it is out in the distance, the city of San Diego, second biggest city in all of California, just right here next to Mexico. You can see the trails out here are actually really beautiful. I really like this place. It's very, very nice. This is a trail that leads up to overlook the beach. So I'll show you what that is all about. So this is kind of a little better look at what Playa De Tijuana looks like. Very white, very beautiful, very clean looking. I like it. I like it a lot. This is, whenever I go to Tijuana, this is always one of my favorite places to go. The restaurants along the boardwalk are a little bit more expensive than you'll see in most of Tijuana because there is tourism, other than on Revolution. But most of this is so beautiful. It's so nice, and it's definitely worth the visit. Check out the Tijuana video. Second or third plug for that. This is the border for Americans, for law-abiding citizens. This is where we have to stop. These bathrooms are actually still open, but my guess is Border Patrol still uses them. And actually, it looks like the grass has been mowed here, so maybe this part of the park is actually maintained a little bit. So, yeah, there you go. Looks like this isn't 100% abandoned yet. So, there's a beautiful overlook up here. You can walk up this trail, come up here, and see over everything. And then, you see it down there again. Say it for the probably third time. That's the end of the border, and this is going to end up being my profile. You can see this is a nice picture. So, yeah, you guys want to come out here? This park is like essentially private. Like, I'm honestly going to start probably coming out here for cookouts because there's grills out here and nobody's using them. So, you know, bring a little wagon, bring a kid's stroller. You could put all your stuff in there, come out here, have a beautiful little family like picnic, totally ocean view, private, all to yourself, no sharing with anybody. Like even the beach, totally empty. The only person you'll see is there's a border guy, and that's it. That's all you'll have to be around you. Like, it's amazing. I haven't been to this part of the park. So, very beautiful. I hope you guys really liked this video. I enjoyed coming out here and doing this a little bit of my free time. Yeah, if you did like it, like, comment, subscribe. It helps me out a lot when you guys do that. Thank you very much. Bye.